Are you bored of normal anatomy studies, drawing a person from life or a picture over and over again? And when you ask other artists for advice, they just tell you to practice, 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 and you're like, yo, what heck? Well, no longer fret. In this video, I'll show you a different technique that I've used to try and help myself better understand anatomy. Leharc, BlueHeart. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a reference photo like this and a muscle reference like this, more than that, more than just that one, and making a muscle version of the original picture like this. And after I draw the whole muscle version, I draw the picture like it is next to it. And I've noticed that it helps to understand the muscles more in a 3D way and better. You can also do the fat that's on a human body, because humans have fat, and even if they're a skinny person, especially females, like, you can't draw boobs just with muscles. So I have these reference photos from another artist to help me with that as well. So before I start working on this picture, I'm going to just block off like some of it. Here's the point that I'm going to focus on. You can see, so the video doesn't take 10 years to finish, but for drawing the whole thing. The first thing to do is sort of just make a rough version of it and not even worry about the muscles of anything yet. It helps to squint your eyes sometimes to really focus on the main shape of the person instead of getting distracted with all the little details. Okay, now I have like the rough idea of it. I'm going to keep this picture for myself to look at, but now I'm going to start looking at this picture as well. I generally like going for the larger muscles first, so I'm gonna start over here and try to shape it out. See this line sort of like is this right here, so I'm gonna try to shape it. These generally take me a million years to do because I really go slow with them. And try to take my time to really understand what I'm drawing more than just like get it done like I do with some drawings. But I'm going to try to go a little bit faster for this video just so that it won't take me too many days to finish it, and then I'll get too tired out and then I'll be a year later and I still haven't finished it, which is what happened the first few times I've tried to record this tutorial. To draw the muscle, I make lines and I make them closer and more dense where the muscle has more shadow, and then more sparse where it's more of the highlighted area. See how many abs does this guy have? See this ab? I think it's this one. It's a little squished because he's bending over, so 1, 2, and then the third one is that squish 3, I think 4. Did I just count his belly button as a 4th ab? Okay. 2, and then the third one is that squish 3, I think 4, and then this main shape. And then this looks really smooth, and this has like a little bit of a curve to it because it's natural to have fat right there. So that's why that's on there and not on here. Another reason why I use Greek statues for references like this is because their muscles are very clearly defined, and that helps to figure things out. And to the side is the ribs, and the muscles are shaped like really complexly around the ribs, so that part usually takes some time to get right. I think I got this confused. Oh my gosh, the abs confused me so much. It probably would help if you didn't think that a belly button was an ab. Okay, so there's 3 abs and then the belly button. So let me try to get them abs in there. These little defined, I don't know what those are, tendons or something. I don't know the names of things, but I'm like, yes, that thing there does a thing. Looks like a thing. Probably is a thing. the other. Peck, 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 peck. Gonna draw a peck, 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 peck. I'm going to focus on these muscles right here. Okay, these muscles right here. And I have this other side so I can see it more on the side. So this is a bit more bulgy. So this is a buff man. I'm putting little specks like dotting it to give the texture of fat instead of muscles, so that you can tell the difference from what I'm drawing. Trying to get this couple of leg rights a bit hard because it's covered by the giant snake. Probably why using art models is better than using Greek statues, but sometimes I just don't want to do the better way, but the more interesting way. Because if the study is super boring, I honestly can't finish it. Like, this type of study is already can get pretty boring. I'm looking at right here, right now, and in the reference photo, it really looks like there's like a little bit of fat right there. And in this photo of fat, there's nothing here, but I just really feel like there is. I don't know if I'm right. I really feel like there is, so I'm gonna put like just a rough indication of fat right through there as well. I don't know if that's correct, to be honest, but sometimes you just gotta guess. I was looking at some pictures from the Bodies Museum to try to figure out about fat stuff, because every other picture you look at is like a drawing, someone else's drawing, so you don't really know what it means exactly. But then if you can see a real body, you can study it a little bit better. But like most of the bodies from the Bodies Museum are like ripped up in crazy ways, and it's just like, okay, I don't know, my brain does not understand. But it was better than nothing to try to help figure some things out. Okay, I have another picture that I'm looking at on the computer right now to try to see the inner bits of the leg right here. And I don't have it printed out, but I'll put it up on the screen so you can see it as well. This inner thigh part, I'm trying to look at the indents of this to try to figure out where that goes. In this video, I'm drawing a male, but if you would like to see me draw a female in the same style of video, drawing her with muscles and with fat and things on her body, let me know in the comments if that's something that would be a good idea, or if it's just kind of a waste of time because it's gonna be pretty similar. Okay, I can't really see the arm right here, so I'm just gonna not try that hard. I could probably figure it out looking at more reference photos of like arms in that position. And yet again, I'm trying to do this more quickly than perfectly. But I do suggest, if you're doing the study yourself, to take the time to do it more perfectly than quickly, and you'll get more out of the study, I think. Okay, I think the muscle version is pretty complete, so now I'm going to move on to the normal version right here. By the way, I'm going to put together a folder. It's going to have the reference photos of like the statues and paintings that I've liked to do studies from, and also a folder for the muscle pictures from the different angles to use references to help convert the pictures into muscle pictures. So I'll have a bunch of those all together, easy for you to download on my DeviantArt, and there'll be a link in the description to it, and you can download it and basically have a bunch of pictures to do things with without having to search them all up yourself. You can of course do that if you'd like to, but I thought it'd be nice to make it easier, and you could just download it in like a anatomy studying starter pack if you wanted. So here's the study all finished now. Please let me know if you liked this video and if it was useful to you at all. Every comment I receive means a lot to me, so even if you don't comment that or just like to comment hi or something, that would be awesome. I love to see every person's comments. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.